Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 12 today. No. Nope, don't say it.
Oh, Emma.
That was close. Welcome to 12 News, Today in AZ. After show. Oh, happy Monday, everyone.
Monday.
We're doing the best that we can here. I mean, Rachel was asleep on the desk just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's true.
It's always hard to recover from Sunday.
Especially after the weekend
Yeah.
that a lot of people had, because everyone was out enjoying Halloween festivities, which is a blast.
Yes. You never get. And then I was celebrating birthday parties. I had to go from far east side all the way to the far west side in one day.
And you say I live too far.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy. So I had my cousin and my godson and then her new baby in the car, right? And so we felt like we were going on a trip.
It's a long,
we were
that's a
talking
long
about so many
drive,
things, and I'm like, I feel like we're going on this road trip. Like,
from the east to the west.
Yeah.
Anytime you got to make that drive, it's hard.
Yeah.
It is really hard. I wonder. So I had family in town this weekend, and of course we had the Big Ten closure.
Yeah.
So they left early on Sunday, even though the westbound was already open. But I wonder if that caused too many snags. I didn't really get an update on how that went, but I'm sure it was okay.
Well, because the I-17 was closed, so I think that one caused a lot of
that
issues
too.
too. Yeah, that one caused some
Brutal.
issues. The ones on the 10 were like at least mainly like overnight, and then they reopened. And then by the time the Cardinals game was out, it was already open, so that didn't cause any major delays for people. However, it was heavy traffic when I got to the 10 close to the tunnel yesterday, and I'm like, is there an accident? Like, what's going on? I'm looking at the app.
I saw that too.
But it was just heavy traffic.
you know,
People are out and about on Sunday.
you always feel entitled to like perfect traffic on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at 2 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock, weekdays, okay, rush hour.
Okay, so what we are talking about today is a topic that could get heated. Today is National Cat Day. I mean, talk about cat lovers. You got them right
Look
here.
at that picture.
So with that in mind, we're asking you today, are you a cat person? And do you judge cat people?
Tell the truth.
Or are you a dog person? And as a bonus, who was or is your favorite pet? That's what we want to know today from you, and it's already getting a lot of responses out there. Not only are we talking about cats or dogs, which ones you like, but we're talking about the science behind it too. So first, Donna says cats, but she loves dogs too. Angela says she's a dog person.
I think you can like both. I mean, personally, I grew up with dogs. A Basset Hound, best dog in the world. Barney. And then we
Barney?
had yes,
Oh.
the Basset Hound. I know. He was a neighborhood favorite. He would go cruise around, come home whenever, no big deal. Then we had a Rhodesian Ridgeback, totally different type of dog. Still a hound dog, totally different. Beautiful, beautiful
I
dogs.
was looking into those.
They're gorgeous, good dogs with family. Like, we have four kids in the family, so we were great with the dog.
Oh, you had Barney. What was his name?
Rocky, the Rhodesian Ridgeback, yes.
Cute.
Great dogs.
Cute, cute. This was a funny one. Linda says you need a large dog and a large cat to take care of the dog.
Yeah.
That is
Put him
cute.
in its place.
We never had cats in our house growing up because everyone was allergic.
See, and that's kind of a problem. My brother's
Everyone was
allergic
to
too.
cats. Yeah.
I didn't have a pet until, oh my gosh, until I was in high school.
What'd you guys have?
And the only reason is because my boyfriend at the time bought me a baby little Chihuahua. It's so cute.
Now, did he ask your
Chihuahua.
parents?
Well, puppy.
All redundant.
I know, sorry.
Did he ask your parents?
But that's so
No,
funny,
I
they're
didn't
all
ask them,
little.
and I brought it home, and I got in so much trouble because we didn't have any pets. We used to have like a hamster.
Yes.
And I brought it home, and my parents were like, no, you cannot have this dog. Like, he better take it back to his house. Like, we don't have, I'm like, okay. So we had to take it back and forth. So, like, when I wasn't home, then I'd have to take it to him.
You had
It's like
joint
a
custody
baby.
of the Chihuahua.
Yes, yes. And then I ended up moving out, and so I left the dog with them. But this is like later down the years, and they absolutely adored her. Like, they kept her. Her name was Lala. And Lala the Chihuahua. And my mom, it was like her best friend. Seriously. So it's so weird how they went from a 180 to like, no, we can't have any pets. But then she grew on them, and like she kept her from me. So when I moved out, they kept her.
I remember like boyfriend and girlfriend in high school when they would get each other animals, and even as in high school, I was thinking, I was like, your parents are letting you do that?
Yeah. Right.
But if
No,
you don't
I
ask
got
the
in trouble.
parents,
I got in so
Not
much
allowed to
trouble.
have pets
oh, I
as
would
gifts
be
from
so
significant
upset.
others.
Well, then my mom was such a clean freak, like
Yes!
can have any, and then so our
Dog
house was
hair.
so clean the whole time, and then all of a sudden I bring this little yapping
Lala the Chihuahua.
dog, Lala the Chihuahua.
Oh, that is too cute. I love that. Okay, so we looked up online some interesting things about pet people, So dog
And what
people
it means?
versus cat people.
Okay.
Yeah, and what it means. So WebMD, Pet WebMD, they said there's different personality traits that go along with being a dog person versus a cat person.
Okay.
So the online survey, they did this big online survey. Dog people are 11% more conscientious than cat people. So that means more self-disciplined, strong sense of duty, tend to be planners.
Okay.
More than cat
Sounds about
people.
right.
And as I wait for this to load.
Well, that makes sense because dogs, you have to walk
Dogs
them.
are on a schedule.
Yeah, like we're cats, they just do what they want to do.
If you're a dog person, it's likely that you're 15% more extroverted than cat people.
Huh.
Means you're outgoing, enthusiastic, positive, energetic. So what does that say about cat people, right?
Cats seem to be more low maintenance.
They are low
I really,
maintenance.
I really would like to be a cat person, but again, the allergy thing is kind of a big deal. And
Do you have that too? Are you allergic
It's a little
to 'em?
tough. Yeah, I mean, I love them.
Because dogs are high maintenance. They need lots of attention. You have to take them to the dog park. You have
Yeah.
to walk them. They're hungry. You know, you don't want to just leave the food out because then they'll eat the whole thing.
Oh yeah, dogs. They don't stop.
Dogs
They
are
don't
like a
quit.
teenager on Halloween. You know, like when you leave the bowl out for
stash.
Yeah.
take one please, and the
They do
teenager
the whole
comes
thing.
by and dumps the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Are you the type of household that leaves a bowl of candy out for the trick-or-treaters? We're only 3 days
No.
away.
I was last year, and then I got jokes on me because it was gone a second later when we hadn't even left the house yet.
The good news is that everybody pretty much loves both. Amy says, I like cats, but I love dogs. Juan said, I love dogs. And then Christina said, love cats and I like dogs. I have both.
Well, my iPad just completely froze up, so we can't even get to the other personality types.
Oh, no, we don't know what a cat person's like.
No, we don't have
Natalie,
anything.
dang it.
Natalie
This grumpy
says,
thing.
how about this? Cat people are dedicated. Natalie says, I'm allergic to cats and I have 2 of them, Chuck and Millie. So she stands
Now, I had
strong
some
with her
friends who were the
kids.
same way. They were allergic, like really allergic to cats, but they loved them so much, so they would take medication daily so that they could have cats at home.
So my friends were telling me, because my girlfriend is dating this guy who is allergic to cats, but she has like 5.
Yeah.
Lady Stephanie. She has
she's
like
dating somebody?
a lot of cats, and he's allergic to them. So she made one of the bedrooms like cat-free. Yeah, but they said the more that you hang around with the cats, I guess you
kind of get maybe
used to them.
Yeah, you
So
kind
it's not as bad.
That's
That's
good.
what they said.
What is Mandy says? I love both dogs and cats. I have 6 dogs, 2 cats, a kitten, and 7 male puppies. Who will be ready to go. Oh, it's a sales pitch. That's smart. This is good. I just fell for it. It's good. She says, if anyone's interested, contact via messenger. That's Mandy Heron. If you want to
So-
get a puppy, 7 male puppies.
My husband is like
puppy?
very,
What kind of
very,
dogs,
very,
Mandy?
very, very allergic to cats. So bad. And so we went over to a friend at our church invited us over for dinner. We didn't ask at the time, like, do you have cats? Like, no, we just
no.
went,
Cats.
and had a great time, whatever. But progressively throughout the dinner, you would just see Brad's eyes get smaller and smaller
Red
and smaller. and it's just like itching and everything. He was out for the rest of the day.
Oh, no.
Yes, so sick. I know.
It's real.
It is real.
That's a tough break because you don't want to be rude. You want to be like, oh, we can't come to your house anymore.
Right.
my
You got cats.
my we'll just say friends of mine got invited over to friends of their home for dinner, but the cat was walking around on the dinner table. Your cats do that? You cat people out there care to
Yeah.
share those stories?
That's different.
So
After they've walked around in the cat box.
So this thing just updated.
Okay.
Finally, cat people were 11% more likely to be open. So they're more curious, creative, artistic, non-traditional thinkers. I would totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
My aunt's got a cat named Luna, short for lunatic.
That sounds
Great
about
cats, but scaredy cats, right? They hang out, they kind of stay under the bed. They're very skeptical of people. Not all of them. A couple other friends of ours, they have a black cat named Wednesday and a
that's
white
cute.
cat. I know, right? Isn't that darling? And then a white cat named Sunday. And just 2 totally different personalities. Sunday, very warm, wants to cuddle, wants to be pet. Wednesday wants nothing to do with anybody and just steers clear of the crowd.
I've had an experience though when the cat claws you. It's like, "Rah,"
Oh, yeah.
and it gets stuck, and I'm like, you're in my skin. Like,
Girl.
I think that's why I've been traumatized. I'm like, I'll just stick with my dog.
That's when you give up on the pet. Okay, so now we're gonna get personal here.
Oh.
Because I have a son, a 3-year-old, who is so afraid of dogs.
Why? Why, Emma?
Nothing has happened. Listen to
Nothing
me.
has
Nothing
happened.
has happened. He's never been
had
attacked.
a bad experience.
Nothing's happened. I'm not. We don't have
Because
animals in
you're
our
not
house.
a dog person.
No, I'm not. I'm not the biggest dog person. I like dogs. I think
genetic.
they're darling. I just don't want the hair that comes with it, or the slobber, or the. Anyway, I know I have no heart. Anyway, my 3-year-old son is deathly afraid of dogs. So the other day, he was asked to go on a play date. And I said to them, like, and I knew they had a dog. I was like, just a heads up, Eli is terrified of dogs. So if you still want him to come over, great. If not, I get it.
Right.
She was like, okay, well, we'll hide the dog. So he goes over there and he leaves with the family. Not a second later, he's sprinting back into my house. The door swings open. Mom, I saw their dog! Like nothing happened. He just saw it. And I can see the mom running back after him. It was horrible. It was horrible. So now I'm wondering, what do I do as a parent? How do I get him over this fear of dogs when nothing's happened?
Well-
every dog that he's been around has been kind, wonderful, great. But he is so
Maybe, I mean, even
scared of
smaller
them.
dogs, because I guess that would be
Even
the best
smaller
way
dogs.
to.
Our neighbor, or our friends have a French bulldog. It was the sweetest thing.
Yeah, Frenchies
doesn't
are
jump,
cute.
nothing, and he's terrified of it. And then our other friends have a gigantic Weimaraner, and he wants to just run and hide every time.
Maybe
he's
take him to a pet store.
Well, someone told me that. Someone told me that maybe it would be a good idea to take him around like puppies.
Yeah.
What do you guys? Anyone at home? If you guys have had kids who are scared of dogs, what do you do?
Snake person.
How do you fix it?
I don't know. That's a good. Yeah, maybe take him to the pet store. Or, I mean,
Yeah, just because they see all the little puppies, and
Or if you have friends that have like an older dog that's real mellow, maybe. I mean, because dogs, they get so excited and they jump, and so I mean, it's scary. My
Right.
niece is a little bit afraid of my brother's dog, and so it's like, well, you know.
I mean,
she'll come
scared to
around.
the point that he won't even go around people's homes who have dogs.
Look at.
How am I ever supposed to
But
catch
how
a break?
can you be scared of
The
that little
meatball.
turkey
Yeah,
dog?
oh my
True.
gosh.
I love a good bulldog, my goodness. Okay, guys, so in honor of National Cat Day, think on that. I do need some advice from anyone
Okay.
out there who has some good ideas. But in the meantime, on National Cat Day, we want to share with you one of our favorite In Case You Missed It moments from today in AZ. Check out the picture that is sweeping the internet right now.
Was the great debate of 2015. The dress.
Sure.
Black and blue, white and gold, which was it? Now there's a new optical illusion that has the internet squawking or purring with excitement. It appears to show a crow at first glance, but look at it a little more closely. Right? It's actually a black cat. The image has been shared online all weekend long, people weighing in on what they see. I mean,
At first I saw a crow.
Sure.
Now you see the cat.
yeah, the beak prominent.
No, is
obviously the
is
ear.
the cat winking or
Look,
is it just
here's
one
the
eye?
other eye
Oh,
right
there it
here.
is. Oh, when you really look, yeah. Oh,
I
that's
mean-
hysterical.
That's pretty good.
We want to
I
hear
do
from
like
you,
these.
though. Do you see a crow? Do you see a cat? Text us, 602-444-1212.
We want to know.
When you really, like, squint, it could be even like a black cloud or something. Whatever you I was corrected so many times online about, no, it's not winking, Emma. It has, you can see the eye.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just the angle of it, right? Because
Yes.
the light catches
The light
the
is catching
one.
just one of the eyes. I
But
think
when
it's
you
hilarious.
when I first looked at it, I thought it was a
See the beak.
I thought it was a crow.
Yeah, and then you really focus and you're like, oh, it's because his head's turned
Yeah.
a certain way. You can see the inside of his ear.
So far,
More.
That's great though on
More
National
pet
Cat Day.
pics.
Penny
Yes.
says she hates cats because she's scared of them.
Yeah, there.
Richard has a spoiled 1.5-year-old cat.
Wait, have you ever heard that? Okay, I don't know. I think it was from a movie, so I'm not sure if this is true because I don't have any cats. I've just been a dog person my whole life. But there was a scary movie one time where I think the cat suffocated the owner.
What?
Yeah, does that really happen? Somebody said they like to get real close to you, so sometimes they'll just sleep on your face. Have you ever heard this?
No, but
Yeah.
by the look
Because-
of my face, I have never heard this. What on
So
earth?
I want to know, is that true? Do they get so close to you? And then you're sleeping, so you don't know, and they're light, right? Compared to a dog. If a dog's trying to get by you,
Sure.
you can feel it, but the cats are so light. And yeah, I think and then there was also, they also smell like milk on a baby's breath, so they go really close too.
You stop. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
How dare you? That is so
Saying.
gross.
Just things I've heard. I'm not sure if they're true. If you're watching, let me know. Is that true? Does that really happen?
Well, you know what? But that
Like-
opens up a good question that a lot of people have. Like, do you let your pets sleep in
On
bed
the bed,
with you?
yeah.
Absolutely.
No.
absolutely. Yes.
I mean, I don't have one, but I would totally let the dog sleep on the bed.
So I did initially, when like for years, but only on the end, and I had an extra blanket, and they couldn't go in the covers with me or anything. But then my little one Mia, she rolls around in the grass all the time, and I'm like, I don't want all that dirt here.
Yeah.
So how'd you break the habit?
I just had to train them. I was like, nope, you guys can't get on the bed, and I have two little beds on the floor, and they just hang out there.
I've
dare
dog sat for people that have like a staircase up to the bed. You know, the staircase for the pet to get on the bed. So they are full bore in for having pets on the furniture on the bed.
I think if they're like an inside dog, but mine like to roll around in the
dirt and the grass.
and the
yeah,
grass,
you want
and
that
I
in
let them
sheets.
out. Yeah. And Emma, they do have dogs that don't shed. Mine too are like that. They don't shed, so I don't have any fur around the house.
That's good because yellow
I
labs.
fell for that once. We got a dog that everyone said didn't shed. It shed everywhere.
Really? Mine don't.
You know, I think growing up, my mom was just, we always, for some reason, we always tried to get dogs, but we just weren't we were not the right owners because there was 9 children running around like crazy that to take care of a dog on top of that was just, why did my mom even think that she should do that? It was a horrible idea.
Yeah, good parent.
Yes, she just focused on being a good mom to us.
Wait, so you shared the story how she got rid of one animal.
Oh, the chicken?
The chicken?
Yeah. We had a rooster, and to get rid of it, she threw it over the zoo's wall.
But so when you guys realized you weren't a dog family, what'd you do with the dog?
She would give them up to families, other families who would want a dog. Or she always was really sweet about that. There was one dog that we had that was for 4-H, and that one you have to give up at the end of training it. We didn't do a very good job training it, so they were like, oh, let's give it to another family who can train it better.
What did we have earlier? The 80 dogs from South Texas that are now here in Arizona that are going to be ready for adoption.
Yeah.
Because they just have a high kill shelter.
Arizona Humane Society
South
took
Texas.
those dogs in. They're hopefully going to have them up for adoption later on this week. Okay, so we know how happy your pets make you and how much you love them.
Yes.
And now, if you have a cute enough pet, you can make some cash off of that guy. We want you to show us just how cute your pets are. Enter our cutest pet in AZ Sweepstakes. It's sponsored by 12 News and the Pet Club. Starting today through November 9th, submit your pet's photo for a chance to win $1,000 and a Pet Club prize pack. Pet Club prize pack. I'm pretty good at saying this. Yeah. Submit your photos from your phone. Just download the 12 News app, tap the cutest pet in AZ tile, or if you're on your computer, go to the sweepstakes tab on the 12 News Facebook page. You can see it all there. Out of those, the top 12 will be selected. And then beginning November 12th, it's up to you at home. Yes. Pick the top 3. Then,
you're going to love this, Emma.
Those top 3 will join us in Studio 12A. Vanessa's going to be in charge of this one to see who will be named the cutest pet in Arizona. Be sure to watch Today in AZ Daily to see your fur baby's photo.
That is going to be so much fun. So every year, the D-backs have a parade where the little doggies can come.
How many people come?
Oh my gosh, tons of people.
Yeah,
they think it's amazing that you can walk your dog on the field, you know, and then come in and then the dog gets to hang out with you.
Do you guys have to follow them with
fertilizer?
Like, they have.
That's right.
Yeah,
they do.
Some stuff. But every year I get to pick out the cute puppy to do our welcome with
You're
us.
in charge?
Yeah, so we picked 3. There's 3 little winners.
So what are you looking for exactly?
I always, because I like the cute, small, furry.
You want something that you can pick up.
Yes, to pick up. And then my co-host, Mike, always picks the large dog, like a large dog walking around.
Sure.
But yeah, so it's neat to see how many people come out to show off their dogs, and then they dress them up in like D-backs gear. So I'm sure we're going to get tons of pictures, and it's going to be hard to choose.
It'll be tough.
You know.
It'll be a tough competition.
That's another
It'll be a
hot
rough
topic, though, whether or not you stop. No, you.
I was asleep on the
Those
desk
puns.
earlier.
How dare you?
Slap happy. It's what happens.
Do you dress up your dog for Halloween?
I think it's cute. I wish I could.
I think it's cute too.
Yeah.
Your dogs will.
No, they don't like clothes, remember?
It's cute if the dog can tolerate it. Now, I don't know if pets actually like it. And owners will swear that they do, but I don't know if that's true.
I
But
tried putting
it is
shoes
cute.
on me. I have this video I need to share. And she was not having it. She was like, "Wah, wah," like trying to flip them off.
Freaked out.
Oh, you kind of have to put shoes on them when you take them outside in the hot summer heat.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah, the little
no, she
booties.
didn't like it. So now she's a diva.
they were
and I have
high
to pick her
heels.
up. Yeah, Mia in high heels. 4 little ones.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Can I actually borrow those for my daughter? Because that would be hilarious. Oh, I would love that. All right, guys, coming up tomorrow, only here on Today in AZ. Of course, the election, a little more than a week away. So I'm sure you have some burning questions, especially with everything going on with that Senate race. Kirsten Sinema will be joining us live in studio at 6 a.m. to take your questions. What questions do you have for us as we inch closer and closer to the election, especially if you're still trying to make your decision? I know that for me with this election, because it's been so fiery and because there's so much focus on Arizona, I've never taken the election more seriously in my life.
Yeah.
Like when I got my ballot, I was like, oh my gosh, I got to make sure that this.
And into the
I'm
props
smart
and
with what I'm
everything.
voting. Yeah.
Absolutely. And don't forget to sign it when you submit your green envelope. Go ahead and sign the back. Put your phone number. I know we talked about that earlier, so you don't forget, because it won't be counted if you don't.
You need to have it mailed in. If you are going to mail it in, it needs to be mailed in by
Or you can drop it
Halloween.
off,
You can
already
drop
filled
it off.
out.
Yes.
I think that's the easiest
At any
way,
polling location.
Too.
Yeah.
If you already missed the cutoff for mailing it out.
And some early voting locations are already open today. That's going to be going on all the way throughout the rest of up until Election Day. So there's a lot of ways that you can get out and vote. Please join us tomorrow on Today in AZ, and we would love your questions, because we really think, I mean, you obviously, it matters. It matters what you think. Yeah, and your voice being heard. So we would love to be the catalyst for that. Thanks for joining us right here on Today in AZ After Show. Cat or dog person?
Hey, Lori said chickens and dogs.
Chickens and dogs.
Chickens and dogs.
Sounds great. Sounds like chickens and hot dogs. Anyone else think that?
Oh,
Sounds good.
Emma.
You got them too.
I'm just saying.
That is so great.
Oh, it's a good thing you're not a pet owner.